Hi, I'm Bernice. Today I would like to talk about an affordable housing issue. Why we choose this topic is mainly because I did some research before the interview. According to the survey, Sydney was our most unaffordable region and the third least affordable city across the eight, behind Hong Kong and Vancouver. The New South Wales is currently restricting on foreign house investors by increasing the property tax for international buyers. They are blamed for the double housing price in Sydney. Sydney, being the largest city in Australia, is attracting an increasing number of house buyers. Housing price in Australia seems to grow at a rate of 50% per year. I realize that unaffordable housing becomes a hot issue that happens in each country. Most of people can't buy a house because of the high price. Probably have different attitude and discussion toward this housing topic. In order to see how people think about unaffordable house pricing, we have conducted an interview with a variety of people who come from different backgrounds and live around the UTS campus. So our plan is that 50% of people will be local residents who were born in Australia, 30% will be immigrants, and 20% will be the international students and graduate students who just ready to start their career. Australia has always been one of the top immigrating countries around the world. From the interview, we found that the main reasons of rising house price is the immigration, which leads to a higher demand than supply in the housing market. Secondly, financial factors have huge impact on people whether to own a house. Thirdly, there are 80% of interviewees consider that the house pricing is more expensive than the past few years. Most people are seriously consider of owning a house in the future. However, renting will still be the first choice for international students or immigrants because they don't have economic conditions to buy a house. Most of interviewees tend to rent due to the flexibility. They more prefer to live closer to the workplace or schools. On the other hand, I found an interesting thing is even though the foreign buyer tax in Sydney is high, but it cannot stop international buyers from investing in a house. Secondly, 50% of interviewees are immigrants and international students who prefer to move to other cities where the houses are more cheaper, like Adelaide and Perth, whereas the local people would like to stay in Sydney because they have family and friends and jobs in Sydney. Another thing surprised me is that I asked them a question: if government take measures, do you prefer personal compensations or formulate policies? There are 70% of interviewees prefer personal compensations or discount for housing because in their opinion, government policy have many strict requirements for them. And last, I have some suggestions to deal with the housing issues. For international students and immigrants, renting a place for them is a good option because buying a house have too much pressure and you still have to depend on their economic conditions to buy a house or not. For government, building more and smaller places to provide people more choice to live. It can help those people who have difficult life conditions. For example, like no salary or a single family, or for a person have no job to live in. This way help address the housing crisis. Secondly, consider to have personal compensations or think of a more agreeable policy for housing because government should consider take care of different class of people. For people who have no job or salary alone or single family, they have to rent a house or buy a house. Besides, we can have more poster or flyers to attract government attention and make a survey about housing issues on website to attract more appropriate attention. Thanks for listening.